Good morning, y'all. Well, we wanted to get out here nice and early this morning because, you know, as we told you last night, we got this project going on today, and we're going to get us a mailbox, y'all, for the first time. So, we figured out where it's going to go. That's looking like right about here. So this is what we're going to make happen. So let's see. So start. Make sure we got everything on. Buttons on. See if we can start her. Looks like we were hitting a giant root down there. Because the hole ended up moving over about that far. But that's all right. We'll get the post hole diggers out. We'll clean the hole out. And we'll set it back down in there. Being that's good hard clay down there, I think we'll be just fine as far as getting it, you know, packed in there tight without concrete. Because I don't want to put it in concrete just yet, just in case we have to move it, but who knows. I think it'll be just fine where it's at. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, just hold that end down a little bit right there.
Explain what you're doing.
Right there. I'm just trying to get a mark where the road level. That's good.
Sorry.
That's all right. It ain't got to be perfect. Okay. Cool. So our used 4x4 ended up working out good. It's one we found in the barn. It's a PT board, so it'll be just fine for what we're doing out here today. So we'll just get her level and we'll cut it off. We'll pack it in there and cut it off wherever it's got to be. Man, I get any better at this, I might have to do it for a living. Look at that. Barely even had to move it. So nice thing about this Arkansas clay versus that Florida sand That Florida sand, you'd have had to pack this for about 20 minutes to get it down in there tight. This Arkansas dirt, boy, it'll just pack it right in here good and tight. Like she moved on me a little bit right there. You know, and eventually we'll probably have this a base poured out here eventually. Once we figure out this is going to be the permanent spot, we'll pour it. We'll get a base and we'll make it all nice. I know Mary, she'll put flowers around it and everything. All right. So now, look up my measurements again.
All right.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so it says 48, between 48 and 50 inches above the road surface. So we know that mark right there is our road surface. And we got 45 inches. So that doesn't make much sense for this. Because well, that's 48 inches right there. But then you see what it does to our bottom down there. Now the post lady came out here and said 48, between 48 and 50 inches to the bottom of the mailbox. Well, that looks a little tall to me. So I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't you gain that to the top of that?
It's supposed to be to the bottom of the mailbox.
Oh.
So when you set the mailbox up there like that, that looks a little tall.
Yeah, that's just way too tall. She couldn't. she couldn't drive up and just.
And that's 45 inches right there. That's about the ground height right there, so that's, if you go all the way to the ground, which is like a couple inches below that mark, that puts it at 48. I think before I lock all this down, I think we're gonna set her up here. And we're gonna let her come by here and check it out today. And let her tell us what she thinks about it. And this way, if she wants it lowered a little bit, all I gotta do is slide it off of there. I'm not gonna bolt it to the post yet. But this way, all we gotta do is slide it off there and cut it down a little bit. That won't be too difficult to do. Nice thing about this thing is it all kind of bolts together pretty easy. Just got 4 little screws that go down through it. As soon as I figure out which ones are which. He said, "Oh, you're not gonna find a hole." Well, that didn't work. There's the challenging part right here. Trying to find a hole to line up. So anyway, mail lady told us between 48 and 50 inches above the ground, the road surface. So we took a level. We went to the road surface. Road surface right there. Right there's level off the road surface. And you see it's still, the mailbox is not even down far enough, but this right here, if we come off of that mark right there, we're actually only 45, 46 inches above that. So I can't imagine her wanting it even higher. So I'm thinking that she just forgot the numbers exactly. So because it does say on the website here 45 inches, which is where it's at right now. That still to me seems a little tall. I know in Florida they were between 38 and 42 inches. Who knows, could be different up here. Maybe they just like them tall. You know. Yeah, I could be wrong, but we're gonna set it up here, like I said, just on a temporary note. Let her come down and inspect it. Nice thing about this is, you know, we can always, I'd rather have it too tall right now than too short right now, because I can't add to the post, you know what I mean? So we're gonna set it up right here right now temporarily, and this way all I gotta do is take 4 screws out of there, cut the post off, you know, slide the whole thing off of there, take the post off, and go from there. So we'll see. When she comes by here today, we'll let y'all know. Back by popular demand.
Good morning, y'all.
So as y'all seen, we did the mailbox already. So today we're gonna try and get the rest of this parked out right here. So if you can see all this back behind us and how thick that is right in there, and how thick it is in front of that barn. If y'all have been asking us about the other barn over here. So this is the mini one. This is basically where the shop is going to be. So this is what we're going to work on today, y'all. We're going to try and get all this cleared out so y'all can see the barn and see what we got to deal with in here. There's a good possibility, the roof does have some holes in it, but there's a good possibility that maybe we can cool seal it and seal it up that way. Like maybe we'll take some silicone and dab in the holes and then just put some cool seal on top of it, and it'll probably be okay then. And then we could possibly store some stuff in here. It doesn't have a floor in it, so there's no, it's just ground, just like the barn. So we're gonna see what we can do about that, getting that tightened up and get you to open it up so y'all can see it today. What do you think, Mary?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's do it.
All right. Well,
let's get hot.
Let's get it hot then.
Get hot before it gets hot.
Oh yeah. Look at that. You can actually see it. You could see it, y'all. And it's already getting hot. But yeah, can you see it? Can you see the barn? It's actually the garage. But yeah. What do you think, Gary?
Now imagine, Phil, just imagine. In front of that barn right there, barn doors open up, big slab coming out, carport built over there, lift.
Ooh. So what do you guys, what do y'all think?
That's what the big barn's gonna do.
So yeah, got most of the trees, just gotta do a little mowing and get it all cleaned up, then take out the rest of these stumps and whatever. Oh yeah. We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back. All right, y'all. Took our little break. Now we're going back to work, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and get this done. Gonna get this mowed. Yep, gonna get this all mowed real quick so we can so it'll look a little bit better. So let's get to work. We are done with the entrance, so you can see. We're gonna bring you over here and actually explain you why we actually can't use this right now as storage. So, Gary, you wanna give them a little info on this one?
I can. Well, all right guys, so this is why we're not using the barn for storage, this other barn for storage. This is our storage shop. So, Mary, swing in here and show them what's going on.
Well, as you see, that you can see there's a lot of holes actually in there. I don't know if you can actually see, but let me see if I can get you closer. Keep that light up. See right there? Yeah, you can see all those holes, and there's holes on the roof too, y'all, everywhere. So
nothing that can't be sealed up, or you know, put a little dab of silicone in the holes and do it that way, and then we can get you know, some cool seal on the roof, and it'll solve that problem. It looks like there's a bunch of silicone in them already, because I see the little tabs of silicone sticking down everywhere. So I don't see that being a major issue. So I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing, is doing that right there. Just go up there and just silicone the rest of the holes, and then put cool seal on top of it, and I think we'll be just fine. Then we can use this as some storage out here.
And as you see on the ground too, so yeah. So there's carpet down, as you see, but we still have to fix that problem before we can even put stuff in there, right?
Right. I mean, you know, we could put stuff in here and cover it up with plastic and what have you, but I'd rather just seal the roof and be done with it.
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about anything getting damaged. But yeah, this is one little hole, as you see, that we'll have to end up clearing. Got a lot of I don't know what it looks like, a pin or something.
Pin of some type.
Yeah.
And of course, y'all, we got our all powers out here that's running this light. So the nice thing about it, you can just carry that all powers around with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like one of them wood rats have been up in here building a nest up in here.
Oh yeah.
He's got a nest built up inside a bucket right there. And another one back behind that plywood.
Yeah, so there's some challenging things onto this, but we will be getting that shortly.
Nothing major.
No, nothing major at all.
I can build a header up there and cut these and make some doors out of this, or at least one decent door out of it. And then, you know, this will be the inside part of the shop.
Yeah.
There's a door right there too, so we'll make this the inside part of the shop. And then the outside part will be, you know, outside. So we'll just go in and out for tools and what have you like that. So that's what we got going on, y'all.
So yeah.
Looking very good.
So yes, it is. So that's all the news on that shed. Or this is gonna be the garage, y'all. This is gonna be Gary's garage. But we are going to use it as storage or whatever.
Yeah.
We, you know, as of right now,
Yeah,
you know.
for right now,
we don't
it'll
know.
just be storage. And then again, eventually, you know, right out there in the front, we'll pour our slab and we'll put us a big double carport out there so that we can put the lift up and everything will be out of the sun and easier to work on stuff without cooking out here in the sun.
Exactly. So yeah. So.
And of course, all the tools and the workbench and all that'll be out there inside that shed there. So I'll just put a small door right there in front of it, and we'll go from there. So until then, next time, y'all.
Yes.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, share,
leave a comment,
and also don't be afraid, y'all. Go chase them dreams, because they can happen. Look, we're living proof, and it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're in, you know, decent enough health that you can get out here and do a little bit each day, it makes a difference. So don't forget, chase that dream. Go get it. You only get to live life once.
Yeah.
And every day you let go by you is a day you lost, and you don't get to get it back. So get them. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.
have a good day.